Ever wondered why traditional gradient descent methods can be so complex? Let's have a closer look. Gradient descent is an optimization algorithm used to find minimum of a function. Quite simple, right? But here is the catch. This method is notorious for its complexity and the challenges it presents. Firstly, it is a resource hog. Traditional gradient descent requires substantial computation power, which makes it tough nut to crack for machines with limited capabilities. Secondly, process can be quite time consuming, especially for larger datasets. These challenges makes gradient descent a double-edged sword. It is powerful, yes, but also very demanding. But what if there is more efficient way to handle all these complexities? Enter mini batch gradient descent. Mini batch gradient descent, a variant of traditional gradient descent, aims to overcome these challenges. Let's dive right in. Mini batch gradient descent is a method of optimization that is particularly used for dealing with large datasets. But how does it do it? Well, instead of using the entire dataset for calculating the gradient of the cost function, as in traditional gradient descent, mini batch gradient descent breaks the data into smaller mini batches. Picture this: you are in a classroom and want to adjust the room temperature to suit everyone's preferences. Taking suggestion from everyone at once can be a very daunting task. Instead, if you talk with small group of students, then this task can be done very easily. That's exactly what mini batch gradient descent does with your data. By breaking data into smaller mini batches, it allows for faster and more efficient computation. If this is the contour of a loss function and at the center we have the minimum, then for each mini batch the algorithm computes the gradient and take a step in the direction of steepest descent. Even though this method introduces some noise in reaching the solution, it is helpful in calculating gradient with limited resources, as computing gradient for smaller datasets will require lesser resources as compared to larger datasets. Number of data points in each mini batch is called as batch size, which is a tunable hyperparameter. Choosing an appropriate batch size is crucial. Too small and you will increase the noise while reaching the solution. Even though the right amount of noise is helpful in reaching the optimal solution, too much noise will deviate you from the path. On the other hand, a batch size too large can cause issue in calculating gradient by the systems with limited capabilities. In a nutshell, mini batch gradient descent is a powerful tool that simplifies and accelerates the process of finding minimum of a function, making it a go-to choice for many data scientists.